Welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here. We have some brand new leaks to cover. I literally just woke up and there's already a ton of changes. We have Seorin riding a motorcycle carrying around an Uzi. What a twist when it comes to a brand new hunter. We also have these changes right here where we have Chaw still being the anniversary hunter. This is based on our main leaker, the #1 GigaChat leaker we have for the game right now. Remember, when it comes to leaks, they should always be taken with a huge grain of salt, so Chaw is still likely going to be the anniversary hunter, which is fine, but a lot of you are disappointed because right now, there is one hunter that should have came in for the first year anniversary. Even though it was too early for them, it would have been the perfect time. We have Liu, based on the anime, he just built up hype. He is a hype machine. Imagine if he came into the game, we would have so many people rushing into play. He is one of the coolest hunters, period. So that's a shame that Chaw is still going to be around. It would have been fine if she was like a second hunter, a second anniversary hunter, but it looks like she's still the main hunter here, which is okay. I'm not too against it, but I would have been for Liu 100%. But we also have a brand new hunter that is coming after Chaw. They will be an original Dark Hunter. Interesting. This is just an initial leak. We don't know if it's true just based on the fact that it could change at any time. We are still basically over a month away from the next hunter, so take this with a grain of salt. It could always change. But when it comes to Chaw, she is going to have energy or fire-like wings. Interesting. That's kind of strange for a water unit, no? We would have expected something more like, I don't know, she dances around water or something like that. But I guess for a water unit, she can have energy wings. We'll see though. And very quickly, before I forget, do not forget to support us. The link is down below. We have a bunch of brand new codes coming out, so just support us and wait, and you will get a bunch of juicy benefits. Oh, baby. But it looks like Chaw will be more important than Seorin for a water team again. This is just based on leaks. I wouldn't base your summons on these. I would base your summons on facts, but based on more leaks here on Seorin, she is going to be GOTO 2.0. That's interesting. How is she gonna replace GOTO in the sense that on a water team she doesn't have a sword, but she has an Uzi and a motorcycle? How is that gonna work? Her animations are going to be interesting. She might have a potential core focus in terms of buffing core attacks, but again, not too sure. She is going to be water-based, as we already know, but she's also going to be focusing on freezes potentially. So we have Alicia and potentially the brand new Chaw. They will be focusing on freezes again. This is all speculation, take it with a grain of salt. We also have potential news on the brand new guild boss. It'll just be the dragon yet again. We have Fana coming in yet again, so that's interesting. I don't think the devs are ready for a brand new guild boss, I guess. I'm trying to think. We just had the Ant Queen. They did say the dragon was coming back, so it kind of just makes sense, right? I'm actually very glad to have the dragon back because I do not like the Ant Queen. Probably one of my least favorite bosses to date. When it comes to the randomness of the ants popping up or not popping up, she's probably one of the most annoying bosses we've faced in a very long time. Her choice of skill set is always random too. Sometimes you'll get one moveset, sometimes you won't, and I'm just not a fan of it. But when it comes to artifacts, as you know, I already showed this in our last video where I showed you all these sets here. I do want to confirm right now, we are not getting the emblems and we're not getting the belts, but we're getting brand new artifact sets. And based on the current leaks, we're getting 6 new artifact sets in total. 3 are 8-piece level 100 sets and 3 are regular 4-set effects. So that's a lot of change all at once. I don't think I'm ready. As you know, when it comes to the game, I recommended everyone save your keys, and now we might have even more of a reason to save them just because this is a very big change when it comes to our damage. As you can see right now, my key count is at 186. I'll bump that up all the way to 200 just for this video, just for flare factors. Here, let me buy, we'll buy 10. Why not? We have 10 there and 4 more down here in the exchange shop. Remember, when it comes to buying keys, they do stack, but not the daily keys. So, you know how to refresh just 12 times every single day? That will not work if your keys are maxed out, so please do keep that in mind. But one thing I'm shocked about is the potential for a Dark OC Hunter to come out. Right now we already have so many Dark units, but that means I think Silver Main might get a dedicated support unit or a buffer of sorts. I mean, Silver Main Yunho is such a good unit. His damage is off the charts, and he's very unique because he uses those basic attacks and his core attacks, so that's a very interesting hunter I do want to see more of. He's very capable. Like I've said before, he's missing that one support unit to make him excel. I mean, we have Harper, but really, she's not built to buff him in the conventional sense, especially because she's focusing on ultimate skill damage, and Yunho's ultimate skill is, yeah, it's pretty bad. So this is not a hunter we want to use for ultimates, but for the sustained DPS, using his skills here to boost his basic and Cortex is very juicy. And on the topic of hunters, when it comes to water hunter potential, I think a lot of us want to see Cha excel yet again, because right now she is falling off, and that kind of sucks. Or actually, she's totally fallen off, but maybe in the brand new mode she will be viable, not too sure. We have Malin as well, and I'm sure she's going to make a major comeback. I mean, we need her for so many bonuses here. Malin is one of the best support units, period, just based on all the buffs she provides, but they are very specific buffs, like power gauge bonuses, water elemental bonuses, attack and defense bonuses, core attack bonuses. So that's why I do think the brand new hunters will be focusing on core attacks. It just makes sense, but again, everything is bound to change. As you can see here, leaks they fluctuate every single day. Things are changing, but I am looking forward to Seorin. I think GOTO was a solid hunter, so I wonder where Seorin is going to fall into when it comes to the recommendations. Is she going to be a POD hunter, a guild boss hunter, a main story hunter? We do need her for, I guess, clearing all content, or is she going to be focused on the workshop of Brilliant Light? That's all up in the air. We have no idea, but I'm looking forward to her, and I'm looking forward to that brand new Shadow as well. It's coming in, what, 2 weeks or less, so the brand new Shadow should be an OC Shadow. I don't think they're going to give us a Manhwa Shadow just yet, based on what I'm hearing, but I would honestly prefer a Manhwa Shadow like Greed, like Jima, or even with the Giants. Probably one of the Giants is what we're going to get. Based on where we're at in the game right now, that's my assumption, but again, we're never too sure. Also, I want to show something right here. When it comes to our battle tier, we just hit the 2 million mark. Ooh, that's what I call juicy. In the comments, let me know what your battle tier is. I'm actually very curious where everyone is at in the game right now. Obviously, we can influence our power by a lot by switching our effect sets, but again, very curious where everyone's at. Always good to know. But with that said, a lot of content headed our way. The 1 year anniversary should give us a ton of rewards, and I mean an absolute ton, so do stay tuned for that. I think right now we're kind of in that calm before the storm period. Things are kind of quiet and dull in a sense, but with the brand new Guild Boss Rage competition coming out, can you believe the amount of hype we're gonna get, the amount of focus on the guild boss, the amount of builds we have to work with? There's gonna be so many changes right now, and I am looking forward to them, and I'm sure you are too. So that's why we have to know whether or not we need to save our summons based on the brand new hunters coming out. Since we don't know what's gonna be in the meta, we have to realize when it comes to a brand new guild boss, this is actually a interesting change. It's negative for some of you, but positive for a lot of you. When it comes to guild boss, now we need to use 12 hunters. That's an oversight I had in the previous update notes, where we do have to, unfortunately, have 2 teams, 6 hunters each, and they cannot overlap. That's an interesting change. If you're free to play, you're gonna lag behind, but that's only if you're rushing to get 8-10 hunters. Nowadays, if you have 85 hunters, you should be okay. We have a lot of bonus power sources coming in, but ooh, oh my gosh, she should be a hunter too. My goodness, is she new? I do not recall this beauty, but anyways, I digress. A lot of changes coming our way, a lot of hunters, a lot of shadows, so much content out there, and we have Seorin coming in very soon, so let's see what she's all about. I guess she's not going to be in our lobby anymore, maybe, I'm not too sure. She jumps in and out from the reception desk, so we'll have to see what the brand new hunters will have in store for us. But I hope you enjoyed. Again, a lot of news to cover, a lot of changes every single day, so do stay tuned. And do not forget to drop a like, subscribe, and support us as well. It is 100% free. That way, I can send you a bunch of juicy codes. But on that note, this is all I have for you today. This is your Code King Zaf, signing out.